Hello, it's Wednesday, December the 10th, and I trust that you are well. And we are looking today at Psalm 112. Yesterday we were looking at Psalm 111, and we noted yesterday that both of these Psalms, 111 and 112, are acrostic Psalms. They begin with the letters of the Hebrew, the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. I explained yesterday, in English there's only 10 verses, but they have compressed together what technically and I think really should be 22 verses. And I wish that these Psalms were versified with 22 verses instead of 10 verses to make that a little clearer. Yesterday's psalm was all about God. Today's psalm is all about man, but more especially godliness. Praise the Lord. Blessed is the man who fears the Lord. And you remember that yesterday's psalm ended with saying that fearing God was the beginning of wisdom. Blessed is the man who fears the Lord, who greatly delights in his commandments. His offspring will be mighty in the land. And this is a typical Hebrew concern for family. Not just me, not just the prevailing individualism of the Western civilization for the last several hundred years, but more of a corporate family, the importance of the family, me and my children, me and my offspring. Now, the second half of the psalm talks about something very specific about godliness. In verse 5, it is well with the man who deals generously and lends. So the gift of generosity. In verse 9, he has distributed freely, he has given to the poor, his righteousness endures forever, his horn is exalted in honor, he has distributed freely, without coercion. You remember Paul picks this verse up in 2 Corinthians chapter 9. 2 Corinthians 8 and 9 is Paul's extended treatment of an offering that he was raising from the largely Gentile churches in Asia Minor for poverty relief due to famine and other considerations in Jerusalem. I think Paul had a political strategy to bring the Jerusalem church more into line with the Gentile churches to prevent the skepticism that prevailed in the Jerusalem church. I don't think that actually worked for the Apostle Paul, but in those two chapters he talks about giving, not the weekly offering and not tithing so much as a special offering for a particular need in Jerusalem. And he cites this verse, he has distributed freely, that our generosity ought to come from the heart, spontaneously, that there should be something genuine and unforced about generosity. Well, this is a psalm about godliness, and it says that one of the chief marks of godliness is generosity. An appropriate psalm for December, perhaps. Have a wonderful day.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, and you want to make sure you get all of our content, not just videos, but podcasts and ministry updates, make sure you download our app. If you think you might have missed a video, click on our YouTube channel. A link should be down below. There you can see all of our videos, and if you want to make sure you don't miss anything in the future, hit subscribe. If you want to be one of the first ones to know when we release a video, hit that little bell icon. And if this video has blessed you and you can think of someone else that it might help, use that share icon and send it to them. All, of course, for the edification of God's people and the glory of His name. Until next time, God bless.